25 years ago, one of the cornerstone businesses in the Tampa Bay area was born. In 1988, the first Outback Steakhouse opened. No one could ever predicted at the time how two men, Bob Basham and Chris Sullivan, and one startup restaurant, Outback Steakhouse, would change the Tampa Bay sports scene forever. Any conversation related to Bob and Chris's impact on the Tampa Bay community has to start with the success of the Outback Bowl. The duo deserves significant credit for the longest-standing title partnership of a bowl game in college football. Due in large part to Bob and Chris's initial investment in the game, the Outback Bowl is now one of the most popular, successful bowl games in the country, contributing more than $100 million combined to the universities and generating an estimated $1 billion in economic impact for the Tampa Bay region over the history.
As we're trying to figure out where to go with the title sponsorship, Outback Steakhouse is now on the scene. This is a dynamic restaurant group led by a couple of young entrepreneurs that love Tampa and love football. So we thought, here's a chance for something special to happen. So we went through some conversations and we actually put together the deal in Ybor City on 7th Avenue. In one of the bars in Ybor City, Chris and I shook hands and he said he and his partner Bob wanted to make this bowl game special for the Tampa Bay community. And that's how it all started 20 years ago.
Speaking of colleges, Bob and Chris's support of collegiate athletics doesn't stop with the bowl game. They have been tremendous supporters of USF athletics as well. Most recently, Bob and Chris have been instrumental in the creation of the Mentoring You Selmon Style, a program where USF student athletes participate in a unique opportunity to seek mentorship and support from professional experts and leaders while getting exposed to professional environments as they prepare for their post-collegiate success.
They have really been interested in developing the student, in the word student athlete, and helping students to be successful after they leave the university. Both of them have now supported the program called the Mentoring You Selmon Style. And what a great way to honor and pay tribute to Leroy Selmon. So we've started a program that Chris and Bob have supported and funded. And it's a program that will allow us to have our student athletes be mentored by individuals in and around the Tampa Bay community to help them to make that successful transition from athletics into a life after a college graduate.
And it's USF's Mentoring You Selmon Style program that bears the name of Bob and Chris's most important friendship with our community's gentle giant, Leroy Selmon.
Goes without saying, the relationship that my father had with Chris Sullivan and Bob Basham, and the mutual respect that they had for each other as ambassadors of the community, which is essentially what really draw them so close together, is their humility. They're both the type that are charitable and want to give back to the community and believe in giving back, and especially with our youth.
While their support is well recognized as having changed the landscape of the Tampa Bay sports scene, it is less publicized moves that have made big dividends for the community. From supporting local franchises to providing lifelines to vital local sports properties, it's the little things that have made Bob and Chris so important to Tampa Bay. The late Leroy Selmon often said, "Open a door, reach out, and touch a life."
You're not going to find a more stand-up bunch of guys. Certainly ones that are, like I said, have the humility, have as well the ambassadorship, and just really have a love for their environment and for their community, and want to give back in such ways. And like the things that they do with youth as well as with USF, and making sure that our student athletes are not only having an opportunity on the field but also off the field is something that's very genuine, very unique, and really I would consider them gems in our own backyard.
Today we pause to honor Bob Basham and Chris Sullivan for the countless doors they have opened and the numerous lives they have touched in our community.